Yet these proud pillars claim no passing sigh. Unmoved the Moslem sits, the light Greek carols by. But who of all the plunderers of yon fane on high, where Pallas lingered, loth to flee, the latest relic of her ancient reign, the last, the worst, dull spoiler, who was he? Blush Caledonia, such thy son could be. England, I joy no child he was of thine. Thy freeborn men should spare what once was free, that they could violate each saddening shrine, and bear these altars o'er the long reluctant brine. But most the modern Pict's ignoble boast, to rive what Goth and Turk in time hath spared. Cold as the crags upon his native coast, his mind is barren and his heart is hard, is he whose head conceived, whose hand prepared, aught to displace Athena's poor remains. Her sons too weak the sacred shrine to guard, yet felt some portion of their mother's pains, and never knew till then the weight of despots' chains. What, shall it e'er be said by British tongue, Albion was happy in Athena's tears? Though in thy name the slaves her bosom wrung, tell not the deed to blushing Europe's ears. The ocean queen, the free Britannia, bears the last poor plunder from a bleeding land. Yes, she, whose generous aid her name endears, tore down those remnants with a harpy's hand, which envious eld forbore, and tyrants left to stand. Where was thine aegis, Pallas, that appalled stern Alric and havoc on their way? Where Peleus' son, whom hell in vain enthralled, his shade from Hades upon that dread day, bursting to light in terrible array? What, could not Pluto spare the chief once more, to scare a second robber from his prey? Idly he wandered on the Stygian shore, or now preserve the walls he loved to shield before. Cold is the heart, fair Greece, that looks on thee, nor feels as lovers o'er the dust they loved. Dull is the eye that will not weep to see the walls defaced, thy mouldering shrines removed by British hands, which it had best behove to guard those relics ne'er to be restored. Cursed be the hour when from their isle they roved, and once again thy hapless bosom gored, and snatched thy shrinking gods to northern climes abhorred.